So today I am going to talk on the Sri Lanka crisis. Sri Lanka crisis happened in the year 2022, in which Sri Lanka's economical, political, and the humanitarian crisis peaked in the year 2022. If we talk about, then it was the mismanagement that led by the internal government. If we talk about that, then the debt are rising, foreign reserves are depleting heavily. If we talk about economic causes of the Sri Lanka crisis, then it was the excessive foreign debt, over 50 billion international debt, with the heavy reliance on Chinese loan for the incomplete Hambantota port. And after that, the Sri Lanka leased his Hambantota port to China for the 99 years. Then the second reason is the a decline in the forest region from the 50 billion 7.5 billion in 2019 to the 50 less than 50 millions in the year 2022. The expenses were made mismanagedly, so the forest reserve deplete heavily. After that, the change in the policy, Sri Lankan government completely banned chemical fertilizers that led to massive deplete in the crop production, and they saw that the crop will be produced less 40 to 60% less than the previous years. That led to higher inflation in the country. If we talk, then at the time there is Sri Lanka is suffering with the 60% inflation. That was very massive. And after that, due to the less foreign reserves, the country is struggling in purchasing medicines, petrol, and exporting things from the other countries. So that was also a reason. After that, the political cause, all the decisions are taken by the Rajapaksa family solely. That leads to the anger among the Sri Lankan youths. After that, the corruption was on its peak, and the political instability damaged internal confidence further. After that, the Sri Lankan president flee and resign. And if you talk about then the social humanitarian causes, then the country, the schools, hospital, and transports all are not working, and there are long queues on the petrol pump for the petrol and for the basic things. After that, if we talk about the international response, then the India gave a line of credit of approx for $4 billion to the Sri Lanka for fuel, medicine, and the basic humanitarian needs. After that, IMF also approved a loan of 2.9 billion to for Sri Lanka in the year 2022, which with some conditions. After that, the countries like USA, Japan, and UK, and the other European countries also restructure their loan to the uh, Sri Lanka. But if we talk about the lessons, then we got some lessons from the Sri Lankan crisis. If a country didn't manage his funds, say